and I feel like that's what I've learned, both how to go out and map whatever features or landmarks you want to map, and then also learn how to get data from an external source and map.
I've recently started working on alcohol, so I really wanted to know how could I use GIS to improve my work and to improve my understanding as well.
I really wanted to figure out or learn more about how to, I suppose, display data in ways that would be more compelling and interesting, and also a little bit more cutting edge with where the field is right now in public health.
We followed a very step-by-step approach, and we used various models and methods of mapping. I'm sure there are many more, but the ones we learned were complicated enough for us to learn.
In general, I think GIS is always the last thing people think of. So one of the things that we need to say to projects is, when you're writing projects, consider the GIS. What do you need? Do you need training? No, that one's yes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
In this project, when we are trying to see how the alcohol industry attracts youngsters to drink, and what are the various tactics, put very simply, used by them in terms of making alcohol seem very glamorous, making alcohol easily accessible, making alcohol affordable, and creating this buzz among students in terms of norms that it's cool to drink or it's glamorous to drink. Like, there are articles which point out that exposure to media on alcohol makes people want to try it. So how are we going to capture that? I think maps is the only way we can show that these are young people who go here to study, who live here, and they are surrounded by alcohol in some form or the other. So that's not going to come through an interview. It's going to come through showing where are the youngsters and where is their drinking.
Finish that. I need to change something on your settings. So click on finish, click on cancel, sorry. So in this course, it was particularly relevant, the people who were there, a lot of the conversations about how we would map their features, what we would do in this instance, how we would look at confidentiality, how we would look at collecting different data, the different levels we could do. That meant that we could train on real questions, not just on hypothetical things, which obviously makes a big difference to how easy people take it on board. What you're doing with the Excel is you're very quickly creating an Excel file which has a list of all the outlets that you've created. Yeah.
I would say my favorite part of the training was the group interaction. The learning experience was very involving. It's not just you being told that you have to do this and that. It's very interactive, discussing the different types of projects that we're working on, thinking about how we can change around the skills that we have learned and how we can use them in our own projects, and how we can also help other people whose projects that we know of.
I'm sure I'll use it beyond this project for sure.
And it's even empowering that when I get back, we'll be able to use it for other projects, which is something that we all are very excited about at Society.
So I think this is a tool that it's up to us now to use.